What's going on, fam? It's your boy Mozy here, back with another episode of Mozy Reacts. On this episode of Mozy Reacts, I have episode 110 of One Piece. But before I get into today's episode, I need to talk to you guys about spoilers and your comments being deleted. So some of you may have noticed that your comments have been deleted lately, and the moderators have brought it to my attention that there's been like an influx in like spoilerish, non-spoiler comments. And so I kind of just wanted to reiterate to you guys what they consider spoilers and what they don't. So we all know what a classic spoiler is, like the, so-and-so died on episode so-and-so, clear-cut case, that's a spoiler. But what isn't always clear on what's spoilerish are non-spoiler spoiler comments. I know that sounds confusing, but let me try to explain. So for reference, they gave me this comment that they found was spoilerish, but isn't technically a spoiler. So the comment is, "Hey Chakra, put some respect on Cobra. A king spirit should be like that, you know?" So in general, this isn't a typical spoiler comment, right? Because it's not exposing the plot or something that major that happens later on down the road that then I'm not going to be surprised by. However, they do include the term a king spirit, which at this point in the series, I'm not aware of yet. So they consider this spoilerish because they have kind of picked up on my type of personality that I'm a very questionable type person. So had I seen this comment, like for example, if I had seen this comment before when Bon Clay was pretending to be the king, instead of my reaction being, is this really Bon Clay or is this really the king? I think this is Bon Clay. Had I read the comment a king spirit, my reaction may have been, is this a king spirit? The king spirit's very weird. And that's what they're trying to avoid. They don't want additional or outside information to impact how I'm going to interpret things down the road. So while that comment itself wasn't technically a typical spoiler, it gave me information that I wasn't aware of yet that I could use to interpret stuff down the road. And the only other information that they want to be brought to my attention are stuff that's confusing me. If I've missed something or I'm a little confused, to help clarify that for me. Or if you guys want to make funny comments, that's fine, but maybe think of a way to say it, like put some respect on Cobra's name. You should know how the king is, and try to avoid like the king spirit. I don't really know how to make this comment better because I don't know what king spirit is, but I just again wanted to reiterate to you guys because I don't want you guys to take the time out of your day to make a comment and then you go later on to see what I may have said to it or somebody else said to it and see that it's been deleted. That would suck. So I just want to be upfront with you guys and be transparent as I can be. But yeah, I'm leaving it in the hands of the moderators on what they consider spoilerish and what they don't, because so far my viewing experience has been phenomenal and I trust what they're doing, and I haven't had anyone come out and been like, man, I said something, and if you had so I'm gonna put faith in my moderators. I do appreciate you guys being understanding on what they're trying to do for me, and I appreciate you guys understanding on not trying to spoil things for me. You guys are making the viewing pleasure so much more enjoyable. I truly do appreciate it. But enough with the negativity. Let's go ahead and go right into today's episode. But before we do that, this is just a daily reminder, this is not a market substitute. You should always support the official release. Alright, that was pretty cool. Tired, right.
今現在、アラバスタ王国周辺にいる軍の船をすべてこの国に集めろと。
援軍を呼ぶのですか。ですが大佐、あんな少数海賊相手のために上が船を動かしてくれるかどうか。
俺がいつ上の意見を聞いたんだ。
はい、すぐに。
Okay.
おい、戻れ。
Is he gonna try to help stop the rebellion? What are you writing?
波の香水の匂いが強くなってきたぞ。
もしかしてこのまま走ってアルバーナへ行くなんてことはねえよな。
そうだ、マツゲはどこへ行ったの？
ご安心あれ。前を見な。
おーいみんな、
Oh, okay. Don't say that like it's not something crazy, Vivi. I don't like its smile. I don't know why. That's what I'm saying. A little iffy. It's the smile. I don't know. Thanks, Dr. Chopper. See, like, why? Okay, it's because he has little things in his mouth. Okay. Nice job. That was quick. Dang, how far can Croc reach or extend his sand? Yes, sir, Captain. Oh, Usopp, come on now. Big facts.
Vivi ちゃん、こいつは君が仕掛けた戦いだ。ただし、もう一人で戦ってるなんて思うな。
Sanji, you're becoming so cool lately. I love it. And you're trying, Usopp. I appreciate you. Oh, I was wondering, like, I was like, where did the two figures miss Sunday? Okay.
逃げられちゃったわね、ビビ王女には。
少々ふざけが過ぎたな、麦わらのルフィ。
I'm not gonna lie, I love the way he says Luffy.
弱えくせに目に入るものみんな助けようとするんだ。この反乱でも誰も死ななきゃいいと思ってる。
誰も死なねえ。よくいるな、そういう甘ったるい平和バカは。本当の戦いを知らねえからだ。お前もそう思うだろう。
あ、俺がここで仕留めるんだ。
I'm so excited.
他人と慣れ合っちまったがために死んでいく。そういう奴らを俺は5万と見捨ててきたぜ。
It's unfortunate.
おめえがバカじゃねえのか。
てめえも死ぬか、ニコロビン。
その気ならば。
How many names are you gonna have?
呼ばない約束でしょ。
つかめねえ女だぜ。
Who can?
3分やろう。それ以上 てめえの相手なんぞしてられねえ。文句でも。
いや、いいぞ。
I wish I could do that.
ゴムゴムの
お前じゃ絶対に俺は。
There has to be a weakness to your power somehow. There we go. So just dissipating this sand, will that, like, if we spread out his sand, can he not come back together? I asked that question before, sort of like in a Yu Yu Hakusho episode one time. Oh, never mind. I feel like there has to be something that regulates him. No, it's a weird powder. How do I beat you?
カペ？おめえ何が言いてんださっきから。
もう遊びはこの辺でよかろう。麦わらのルフィ。
俺はずっと真面目にやってるぞ。でも参ったな。全然殴れねえあいつ。さらさらし合って。
Got me out here feeling like I'm playing Elden Ring right now. Like, how the fuck do I beat this guy?
なんだ？賭博が割れたぞ。
悪魔の実の能力は使い方と訓練次第でいくらでも強い戦闘手段になる。この俺に立てついたことを存分に後悔するんだな。
I don't regret it, but I have a feeling that you just gave me. Luffy's gonna like have like a power up of some sort. Never mind. How do they make such comedic moments in such serious times? Like, such good writing. Did anyone else think when they were little kids that quicksand was going to be a bigger problem when they were adults? That and the Bermuda Triangle. Hey, there we go. Luffy, you almost like a knucklehead. Yes, until I find a weakness, it's going to expose itself some point. Oh wait, he can rehydrate. I was about to ask, is that permanent? Never mind. I was really about to just say that water he got from Toda. Bye-bye. Oh man, I thought that would have worked. Now I'm starting to understand why people like Croc as a villain, because dude is definitely a powerful villain.
Vivi, どうした？
レインベースの方角に砂嵐が。あいつ
Zoroing got a care in the world. Near to Sanj. Love it.
ここらの卓越数は常に北から南へ吹いている。もしもこの砂嵐の子供がそいつに乗って成長しながら南へ下っていくと、でかくなった砂嵐はどこへぶつかると思う？
南って。
No, Albana Yuba.
その砂嵐は風力を増し、この俺でさえ止めようのねえ風速を得る。
I would believe you, but you've lied so much, I don't.
この俺を誰だと思ってる？
That's
てめえのような口先だけのルーキーなんざいくらでもいるぜ。麦わらのルフィ、このグランドラインに会えよう。
Well, I'm obviously not smart enough to keep guessing in this show, so I'm gonna go ahead and stop doing that. I have no idea how we're gonna beat Croc. Luffy gave it my best guess. Luffy gave it a shot, which was when he tried to eat him, which was enclose part of like his sand and keep it away from his original body. Maybe that would stop him from being able to form back together. I had mentioned something about like a Yu Yu Hakusho episode, and I remember in Yu Yu Hakusho, I watched an episode where there was a guy that was sort of like Buggy who could disarticulate like his body, but they found out that there was like a little like piece of like his body that like controlled him coming back together, and when they grabbed that piece, and when the guy tried to come back together, he came back together, but he came back like on all the right spots. Like his arm didn't come back on his arm, it came back like on his head, and like his foot was out of his stomach and things like that. So that's sort of, I took that kind of like mindset and I'm applying it to how we beat Croc. Like somehow we need to stop his body from being able to form back together when he turns into sand, but Luffy stomped him into the ground and he was able to form back up over here. Luffy bit him in half and he was able to come out of his mouth still. So I don't know how you beat Croc. The only thing I can think is you have to just immobilize him. Like there's no way to actually quote unquote kill Croc or beat him. We just have to, no, we can't even immobilize him because I was like handcuffs, but he could just turn into sand. So put him in like and capture him in an hourglass. That's the only solution I can think of as to how you can beat Croc. Like I said, I guess I'm just not smart enough to guess anymore in this show. I don't know, just... The only thing I do know is Luffy is not dead. That's the only thing I do know. I am smart enough to know that Luffy is not dead. I do know that. But I do appreciate you guys sitting around watching this reaction. It's been real. It was fun. I don't want to say it's real fun, but it was really, really surprising later on.